Split 3 out of 4 for the Clio Cup SoF League in Oulton Park. Week 4, we are still going strong. And today, like I said, we are in the Split 3 race. 1561 strength of field for that race. And interestingly enough, as we see the Oulton Park tree, as I call it, because yeah, you see the problem with it. The leader in the Split 3 championship, Dan Thornton, he was in Split 2. So another driver that got bumped up. We have seen that for the Split 2 leaders as well. So interesting to see how this will change the standings. But let's not waste any time. Let's take a look at... Ooh, nice drift. I think something very similar happened yesterday. I was about to say, let's go take a look at the starting grid and then we get a drift in turn 3. History repeats itself. Either way, let's take a look at the starting grid to see who placed where and who might be the favorite for this race win. A Polish front row, Marcin Rejewski. He won all 3 Split 4 races, now in Split 3 and also on pole here. And we are green and good start from him as well. Let's take a look how it will go down to turn 1. The Polish duo stays in 1-2. James Moore losing 1, maybe 2 positions. We will see. Andrew Dyer. Ooh, little scraping there, but this is fine. This is fine. Into turn 4 for the first time. Yeah. Very well. Solid start. Welcome to Split 3, ladies and gentlemen. Taking a look at the minimap. Yep, everything worked fine. And the top 3 already have a bit of a gap due to the battle between Humphrey and James Moore and Andrew Dyer. 1.5 seconds between P3 and 4. So yeah, we are in Split 3. We are in Oulton Park. Someone got a bit wide, but this was fine. I believe this was Dominik Jagosz, a new driver, also from Poland. So 3 Polish drivers here in this field. Okay. He survived. That is the most important thing. Nathan Mead from the Buff Orpingtons. I finally know their team name. Oh no, there was a crash between the 2 Polish drivers. Rejewski and Maheta was it. Oh no. Lap 2. Rejewski.
Clear. Yeah.
Oh, Miles Layfield.
What a fucking retard.
Oh, we don't like to hear that. He was not happy. I wonder why I heard his spotter say to the left. Interesting. Maybe because he was talking and it takes the same channel, so to speak. But okay, a few things have happened. A crash between the 2 leading Polish drivers. A crash that resulted in a not so nice word right after. And Ricardo, how do you say this? BJJ, Beige? I don't know. Ricardo, he's Ricardo. Ricardo leads the race. Jason Humphrey in second and a 2 second gap to P3. Nathan Mead and Layfield.
Sorry.
This time he's sorry. Layfield and Mead. A lot is happening. I was warned of this, that Split 3 was a feisty race. Humphrey of the Buff Orpingtons in P2, and Orpington is a cute chicken breed as they explained it to me. And their short form as he's fighting for P1 against Ricardo. He's on the inside, Jason Humphrey that is, and he takes the lead. Their team tag is B4WP. The B stands for buff, and the 4WP is a hint at the AWP weapon in Counter-Strike, they explained to me. Okay, for me they are the chickens, the buff Orpingtons. Okay, we had one car leaving or in the pits. I'm looking if he seems to be driving. Number 17, yes, he's driving. He is somewhere in that pack here. That is Victor Ruiz. Woo! Lot has happened. And we have not seen much of it, I'm afraid, so... Eki Anderson has a number plate saying Mom's car. What was it? Mommy's car! Love it. I love liveries in iRacing sometimes. I love them. As much as I love the Oulton Park tree. It's my favorite. iRacing, can we change the positioning of the camera there maybe? Would be nice. Adam Brockton, he started without a qualifying time and he's now in P7. Meanwhile we see... Where are we now? A little Jack Hall, new driver. Eki Anderson, also new driver for the SoF time slot that is. Oh, I just noticed. Mommy's car and on the front are bloodstains. I just noticed. I will not comment on that much more. Michael Stewart, side by also a new name, but he's driving the Clio Cup SoF livery done by John Cook. They are on trading paint and they are trading paint here. Meanwhile, the leaders are fighting. We are not seeing it. And that is not because of this tree, because we are focused on Adam Brockton and Eki Anderson. Finland versus Australia here. And Ricardo leading the race again. Jason Humphrey to Adam Dyer in P3. James Moore, Chris Stansfield and Marcin Rejewski in the top 6. Still wonder what happened between the two Polish drivers. Who was at fault? Was it a racing incident? You know where to look at the highlights at the end of the race. But now let's focus on what is happening as of right now. Adam Brockton also having the SoF logo on his car. I love to see it. Man, a lot of blinking here. Lots of blinking. Makes it a bit confusing to follow the timetable. Now Eki Anderson's the next one. Blue. Not so sure if that is a blink. Either way, we have two cars side by side appearing now. And there they are, Michael Stewart and Adam Brockton. This is for P7. Brockton on the outside for turn 1. Stewart behind him though. He's in P8, which would be a nice result for the number 15 car. Goes wide, that's a 1X. But still would be a nice result, but we're just halfway there. Not even that. Just about. Oh, Brockton goes wide. This is another position for Stewart. Brockton goes wide in turn 4. Difficult corner, as there is a cone flying across the track. But this is a big group from 7 to 12. From Stewart to Rob Blay. Jack Holden, another new name. Many new names this week. I love it. Welcome to the SoF, and welcome to the Oulton Park tree. I love nature. Even if it gets in the way sometimes, I love it. Oh no, and I don't love that. I don't love that. This kid. Okay. I thought, okay, if this wouldn't be too bad, but it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. Ay ay ay. Ay ay ay. This is an interesting race. Rob Blade, Jack. I know this is number 1. This is Victor Ruiz. Ah, he's lapped. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. He's the lapped car. Lets them pass. There is no reason in fighting. But yeah, it's now it's the question for me. Is it the track? Is it the drivers? Is it the experience? Is it a combination of the 3? I don't know. All I know is that Oulton Park invites for interesting maneuvers. Let's call it that at least, because it's hard to overtake. You have to prepare the car in front of you for an overtake. But this leads to maybe a bit of that 1 or 2% extra aggressivity that are over the line. Maheta working his way back after the early crash with his Polish compadre Rejewski. He's now in P9 as Miles Layfield was off the track. Chris Stansfield chasing Andrew Dyer and James Moore. This is for a podium. 3, 4, and 5. Andrew Dyer on the outside, but too far away to really make a move. So he stays behind James Moore, 41. Meanwhile, Ricardo 0.3 seconds in front of Jason Humphrey. Ooh, little movement from the car. Have you seen that? Not ideal. Loses a bit of time. And Miles Layfield not happy with this race. We heard a not so nice word earlier. But we will take a look at this. We will take a look what happened between the Polish drivers. We will take a look at the Michael Stewart situation. Oh no! Oh no! Stansfield, Moore. Ay ay ay. This is one feisty race. Calm down, ladies and gentlemen. But if you take a look, it's just gentlemen, I assume. Calm down. I know this has no effect. First of all, it's a post commentary, and 2, we all know how race drivers are in the heat of the moment. But if we take a look at the minimap, we have the top 2, then we have this, let's call it sort of a group from 3 to 6, then a massive gap to P7 and all the way to 14 or somewhat, to 11 and then 12, 13, 14 doing their own things. But big pack here for P8 Maheta. P8, I heard a little bit of boof. If we take a look at the timetable, nothing too major though. But somewhat of a solid comeback drive after the incident for Lucas Maheta. P8, P7 still possible, which would be an okay result, I assume, after what happened. Humphrey, the chaser of Ricardo. We saw them for 2 seconds, and now we're focusing on Miles Layfield and Harry Foster. Foster goes to the inside, and we will see after the tree how it goes. And Foster is through. Good job. Mahet. Oh, this is not so good. He lost it instantly after. Oh, yeah. Give him space. Give him space. Even though he's a lapped car, come on, you made a mistake. Rejewski chasing James Moore. Yeah, he won 3 races in Split 4. He started on pole here in Split 3, but then in lap 2 the incident with his Polish compadre. Don't know what happened there, but we know it afterwards. Rob Blay, Jack Holden for P8. Maheta got past both of them, he's now in P7, but 9.7 seconds is a bit much for 1.5 minutes. Let's call it that. Something massive has to happen for that gap to shrink down. But I think we had enough action for more than one race in this one. Ricciardo still defending, Stansfield attacking Andrew Dyer for P3. I mean, time is running out, so a podium would be nice. Takes the corner a little bit tighter. Rejewski chasing James Moore, but time is running out. Time is running out. So, not many opportunities left. 40 seconds on the clock. The leaders will come across the line one more time to start the final lap. They are now in turn 9 up to turn 10. We don't see them, we saw them in the distance there. And Ricciardo starts the final lap. Stansfield 0.2 seconds behind Andrew Dyer. He's the number 13 car. That would be a nice gain in iRating. Oh, mistake by Dyer. Stansfield to the outside now. Oh, can he capitalize? Down to turn 3 into turn 4. He is now in front of him. He has the better position and Stansfield gets it done. He is now in P3, so even better iRating gain for him, if he can keep it. Not many corners left. 2 more braking points. Oh, that is a slide from Harry Foster, but he keeps it under control. Big pack, 9, 10, 11, 12. Lots and lots to do here. Andrew Dyer, can he get his podium back? I don't think so, he's too far away. And we should swap to the leaders. Any seconds, here they are. Ricciardo wins. Jason Humphrey second, congratulations. Also gets the fastest lap. Stansfield with his late overtake finishes up the podium. P3 and Rejewski almost got James Moore. Moore in 5, Rejewski in 6, Maheta P7, Rob Blade, Jack Holden.
Well done. Thought I was going to get you there, Aaron.
Waiting if there are more messages coming in.
Sorry again, Nathan.
He apologized once again. Okay. Yeah, I mean, things happen. Things happen. I mean, the R word was not the most gentleman way to say things, but yeah, we cannot change it. What a feisty race. Man, I believe I need a break after that. But, speaking of breaks, we are not done, so no breaks for you, Mr. Broadcaster. Because we have to take a look at the standings for the overall championship and the split 3, of course. And then many highlights to choose from. But now we jump to the standings. Whew, that was one intense race. And looking at the highlights already, because just for you little behind the scenes stuff, I always do the highlights after the broadcast, the race itself, and then go to the standings, because it would make no sense for me to record the race, go out of iRacing, do this segment, go back to iRacing. So yeah, A lot to take in, interesting stuff. But also interesting are, of course, the official championship standings for the Clio Cup SoF League. I mean, come on. And come on is a good case, because where are our Split 3 heroes? I am looking, I am finding someone in P25. And that is Jason Humphrey. He is 31st, and 2 18th places put him in P25. Congratulations, Stansfield. He has driven all 4 races. Best result so far, P21. James Moore is there, Rajewski is there, Nathan Mead is there, and Miles Layfield, who was also part of Split 3, rounding up the top 50, sharing a point scoring total with a former Clio Cup champion, I might say. Yeah, interesting. I mean, Roman had 1 race, but doesn't matter. Same amount of points as a former champion. Doesn't change the fact. Wouldn't you say? Either way, interestingly enough, look how close the Split 3 championship race is. 60, 51, 50, 50, 48, 45. This is super tight between the first 6. Also, Lucas Maheta, 41, he is right there. 19 points is not too far off. Especially if he continues to appear in Split 3 races, he has a chance. But man, this is one tight race. And I just realized that technically it is sorted wrongly. Because Jason Humphrey should be P3 because he has the better results compared to Miles Layfield. We know it now. We will have it at the final, at the end of the season. Correct, of course. Right now I just noticed it while looking at it. Okay, doesn't matter. And how many drivers did we have so far in Split 3? Actually 48! 48 different drivers have already driven a Split 3 race. That's a lot. Not sure if it's the most. I think so that it's the most. But yeah, lots of competition. Dan Thornton, even though he was in Split 2, defends his lead. But it has shrunk down to 9 points against Chris Stansfield after he got the overtake done in the final lap to get P3. So yeah, we have the standings, we had the race, and now we have the highlights before we finishing up with Split 4 tomorrow. And then we are off from Oulton Park, going across the pond to Road Atlanta, but not so fast, sunshine. Yeah, now the highlights. Tomorrow Split 4, and then we can travel. But now I thank you for your attention. If you made it until the end of the video, I am happy. And yeah, have fun with the highlights and hope to see you tomorrow. Goodbye.